Hello, my name is Michael Mulvihill. I want to showcase a collaborative learning exercise I did over the course of a few days with some 8th grade math students. The topic was systems of equations, and this was an introductory activity where students were really first introduced to what it means to be a system of equations and how we solve it, what it means to solve it. So I put students into groups, and we were about 3 to 4, and we were working with the collaborative technology Desmos. So I want to showcase what the students were working with and how the collaboration benefited their learning. So on the first screen of this challenge, it shows an orange car and a blue car, with the blue car starting ahead of the orange car, and the orange car also moving slightly faster. So in the group, students would think about and just notice what's happening, and they would slide this black dot here to where they think it would meet up. And that was providing a nice low floor, easy entry for students that we would hopefully build up to a high ceiling of where we could really take this. So I'd let students look at this, and their minds start going, they're engaged, which is what I wanted. And they're talking with each other, and it's good talk that we're going to build up to more sophisticated and precise mathematical language. So after this slide and this slide, which asked kids what would make this question easier to solve, some hey, just maybe if they continued showing the cars, which is an honest answer, perhaps that was what was going through students' minds, or also rate of change in initial value. They might not have been saying those words, but we were working towards those words, and that's what was being thrown around the group. And then the real collaborative exercise, after I took input from all the groups, was this third page. This third page gave the students in their groups the big piece of information. After 4 seconds, the orange car was 10 units away, and the blue car was 26. And from here, the opportunity for different and valuable and appropriate mathematics was possible. Students were creating tables, they were creating, some were creating graphs and equations, and it really became students coming up with their own strategies and kind of putting their thoughts together to see what their other group members got. Now they could promote a solution. So what I saw and how this was beneficial to students' learning was it really, instead of me giving them the math, they were able to do the math. And I think it stuck with them more than what the notes would have done. And they're just communicating with others, kind of got kids on the same page and able to talk about math, which is when a lot of kids learn. Additionally, at the second day of this lesson, kids, or even the first day, the kids also presented their strategy for solving this question to the rest of the class. So they get up as a group, draw on the board how they solved this question. I saw a lot of tables, and that communication, just talking about math, increased, I believe, their learning. And they were able to take some good stuff away from it. Now, the final product, as you can see below, is what we are going for. We eventually wanted to solve this question 3 different ways. One with a table, one with a graph, one with an equation. But originally, I just wanted the students to talk about, the key underlying concepts of this scenario. So the collaborative learning provided a great way to do so. When you have lots of ideas and different ways of going about math problems with great content and skills situated in the context, like rate of change, initial value, sense of equations, tables and graphs and equations, and how they're all different ways of representing or modeling a scenario, it really can provide a great way for positive student learning outcomes. Thank you.